Thinking about becoming a licensed contractor in South Carolina? Whether you're looking to pull permits, grow your business, or take on bigger projects, you need the right license. Today, I'm breaking down everything: license types, requirements, the application process, and we're going to go through every license, license by license, specifically for the South Carolina residential contractor. So, why get a South Carolina license? Legally, it's required for jobs over $5,000 for residential job. But for commercial, it's over $10,000. It allows you to pull permits and bid on larger projects, protects your business from fines and legal issues, and increases trust with clients and qualifies you for higher paying contracts. So, first, let's go over the different types of contractor licenses you can get in South Carolina as an overview. So, we do have the general contractor license, which is commercial. And as we mentioned, that's over $10,000. And that's in the unlimited or limited versions of the contractor licenses. But today, we're going to be talking about residential builder licenses. So, those are for contractors working on residential buildings of more than two family dwellings. It allows for new construction, remodeling, and repairs, and you're required to pass a residential builder exam and a business law exam. And then you also have the residential specialty contractor licenses. It covers single trade work like roofing, drywall, carpentry, masonry, and painting. It does not allow for general construction, only the specific trade listed on the license. No exam is required, but experience and insurance are needed. So, how to apply for a South Carolina contractor license? So, step one, you've got to meet the basic requirements. You've got to be at least 18 years old, have a valid social security number, provide work experience documentation, financial responsibility, pass the required exams. And then next, you're submitting your application. You're going to download the application from the South Carolina Contractor Licensing Board website, and you're going to complete all the forms and include the required documents, like the work experience verification, the proof of insurance, and exam result, and then paying the application fee. And then finally, you're going to pass the exams. All right, so let's get into the South Carolina License Board Residential Builders Commission. So the Residential Builders Commission, it licenses, registers those individuals who are qualified by experience to perform residential building and residential specialty contracting on residential buildings or structures which are not over 3 floors in height and which do not have more than 16 units in any single apartment building. So the licenses that are included are residential builders, the residential electric, residential HVAC, and residential plumbers. They're all issued as specialty contractor licenses that require examinations. The application is before the exams, unlike the commercial contractor, which would be after the exams. And then you have a number of licenses that we're going to get to at the end that do not require exams. So let's go into the specific licenses one by one. We're going to start with the residential builder. This means one who constructs, superintends, or offers to construct or superintend the construction, repair, improvement, or re-improvement of a residential building or structure which is not over 3 floors in height and which does not have more than 16 units in any single apartment building. So the next thing is we're going to look at the business exam. The business exam is required and it is 50 questions. You'll have 125 minutes and then you have to score at least a 68%. On the trade exam, it is 110 questions. You will have 360 minutes and you have to score a 70%. And remember, the application comes first before the exams. Next, we're going to talk about the residential specialty contractor regarding residential electrical. So, residential electrical exam, the business exam, again, is similar to the others. 50 questions, 125 minutes. You must score 68% or better. The trade exam, 60 questions. You have 3 hours and you must score 73.3% or better. And the residential electrical contractor license can be obtained without examination if the applicant is licensed as a South Carolina mechanical contractor by exam with an electrical classification or has taken the master electrical exam with the South Carolina Municipal Association or has passed the Alabama electrical exam or the NASCA electrical exam. However, you will be required to take and pass the South Carolina Residential Business Management and Law exam. All right, the next one we're going to talk about is the residential HVAC license. And this license regarding the business is, again, 50 questions, 125 minutes, 68% passing score. For the trade exam, you have 80 questions in 240 minutes, and you must score at least 65%. So the residential HVAC can be obtained without examination if the applicant is a South Carolina mechanical contractor with an HVAC classification or has a master heating and air license by exam from the South Carolina Municipal Association. However, you will be required to do the business exam. Next, we're talking about the residential plumber. So the residential plumber, the business exam is the same 50 questions, 125 minutes with a 68% or better passing score. The trade exam, 65 questions, you'll have 3 hours and you must score 67.7%. The residential plumbing license can be obtained without an examination if the applicant is licensed as a South Carolina mechanical contractor by exam with a plumbing classification or has taken the master plumbing exam with the South Carolina Municipal Association. You will be required to do the residential business management and law exam as well if you have that. Okay, next we're talking about how to complete the application. So it'll be a check or money order for $135 with an application processing fee made out payable to the SCRBC, a copy of your driver's license, state issued ID, passport or military ID, copy of your social security card, complete and notarized verification of lawful presence form, a notarized affidavit. You'll need copies of your W-2s or 1099s from your employer who will be filling out your affidavit of experience, certification, transcripts, resumes, and any other supporting documentation of work experience in the trade you're applying for, a copy of your complete credit report, and include written explanation for any yes answers for questions in general information of the application and include any supporting documents. If you answered yes to any questions pertaining to a conviction, you must remit an official statewide background check from the state where the incident occurred in a sealed envelope from the state agency along with your written explanation. The report must be pulled using your full name, date of birth, and social security number. If applicable, certificate of authorization that's required when licensee does not own at least 51% of the business, and if applicable, verification of licensure from the state you hold licenses in the trade applied for. After the exams, you're going to do a license fee in the amount of $220 that will be due after the exams are passed, and you'll have an exam score report, and you'll need an original surety bond with a power of attorney attached and the individual's name listed as the principal. It cannot be a company or business name. Handwritten bonds will not be accepted. All right, let's take a look at a little bit about reciprocity. So you have a little bit of reciprocity for residential builders. You may waive the technical portion of the exam only if you hold a license by examination from a state with the commissioner with the exam waiver agreement. So with the residential builder, you have waivers from Alabama, Georgia, Louisiana, Mississippi, North Carolina, Utah, and the NASCLA exam. If you're going for the residential electrical and have it in Alabama or in NASCLA, you have a waiver as well. But again, these are all require the business exams. And then the residential HVAC, there are no waivers for reciprocity, and as well as the residential plumber, no waivers. The list below does not require a license, although there's no specific licenses required to perform the work that we're talking about regarding painters, vinyl insulation installers, roofers, floor covering installers, masons, drywall installers, and carpenters, specifically for residential. The portions of the work that are regulated by this board may require a general contractor or mechanical contractor license with the appropriate classification. So if anything over $10,000, you could require additional licenses for that. So getting your South Carolina contractor license is a game changer for your business. If you found this guide helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for more contractor tips, and drop a comment if you have any questions. Also check the description for practice tests and recommended study guides, and see you in the next video. And remember, at One Exam Prep, we offer expert guidance every step of the way, comprehensive courses, self-study and live instruction, highlighted and tab books to speed up the test navigation, application assistance to streamline the licensing process, and even surety bonds that we talked about earlier, as well as general liability and all kinds of insurance with our sister company, One Insurance Solutions. So give us a call at 803-728-3303 or visit us at oneexamprep.com.